The Philadelphia Phillies are up next at number 17. Dave Dombrowski and his crew getting set after the Cleveland Guardians just took Chase DeLauter. Now, a year ago, they took Andrew Painter, 13th overall, right-hander, throws hard. Before that, it was Mick Abel, 15th overall selection, another right-handed pitcher. Who will they go with this year? To the podium to find out.
With the 17th pick of the 2022 MLB Draft, the Philadelphia Phillies select Justin Crawford, an outfielder from Bishop Gorman High School in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Cincinnati Reds have the next pick.
Justin Crawford. We all know his dad, Carl, a star player for the Tampa Bay Rays. Also played for other clubs like the Boston Red Sox and Dodgers. Justin Crawford, 6'3", 175 pounds, elite speed. Could win Gold Gloves someday in center field, according to scouts. His numbers this year hit over 500, 60 runs scored, 20 bags, 816 slug, 42 games. Dan O'Dowd, a different type of player. When you say that comp is his father, I don't like that comp. What do you think?
I don't like it either. He's a lot taller than his father. His setup to hit is very similar to his dad. His flat plane swing is somewhat similar to his father. But I actually feel like there's some very projectable power in this young man as he begins to fill. I mean, I had Devon White on him. I think he's going to be an outstanding center fielder. He's got great instincts for the game. His speed is game-changing speed because he's not just fast. He has an instinctual awareness of how to apply his speed in actual game situations.
You remember Brian Hunter, who led the league in stolen bases with the Tigers? When I watched his video, fielding balls, throwing, and running, it reminded me of Brian. He's going to hit a little bit better than Brian because he's going to advance, but man, he can fly.
Justin Crawford off the board at number 17 to the Phillies, and he's sitting next to Lauren Gardner. Lauren, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Greg. You put your head down when your name was called. Just walk me through what you were thinking just a few moments ago.
Just a whole bunch of emotions, man. You know, this is just something that I've dreamed of since I was such a little kid, and just for me finally be able to get here, you know, it's just really just a dream come true.
We've talked so much about the bloodlines, the strong bloodlines, and your family, a baseball family, through and through. What did your dad say to you?
Whole bunch of just different emotions. He's just like, he's really proud of me, and you can't really say a lot, but he's just really happy, and just without him, I don't know where I would be at.
Speaking of Pops, in that pre-draft show, you said that you were faster than him. There's a race to come, by the way, here in LA. Throughout the course of this All-Star week, he was taken in the second round. How does it feel to have those bragging rights as well?
It definitely feels a lot. It feels amazing, you know, being able, because we're, as a family, we're just so competitive. So, you know, finally be able to kind of just hold that over his head a little bit. That would be nice to be able to have.
Anything you can get. How do you like the sounds of Justin Crawford and Bryce Harper together in the outfield?
That sounds amazing. You know, I take a lot of pride in that too. You know, both Vegas boys out of Vegas. You know, just to be able to just hear that as a thought, that sounds amazing.
You want to say anything to him right now?
Hopefully one day we'll be able playing out there together, and it'll be a lot of fun, and we'll win a few championships together.
Yes, it will. Congratulations, my friend. Go soak it all in.
Thank you, thank you.
Justin Crawford off the board of the Philadelphia Phillies. You know, when you look at trade deadline, you think of the Phillies, they need to go get a center fielder that can cover a lot of ground. They drafted that center fielder. I get it, he's not going right to the big leagues, but as you look at roster construction and building a championship team up the middle, they've got their future Gold Glove center fielder.
I also like the fact he's from Las Vegas. Who's from there? Bryce Harper. He's going to work out with Bryce in the winter. I mean, that's what happens, and Bryce will take this kid under his wing, and I think because of that, the offense is going to take off for him a little bit more. Look, you cannot teach speed. We hear it all the time, but you can teach all the other tools. And he's already got good hand-eye coordination, putting the ball on the bat, and all these different things, but he's the guy that's going to use the whole field. But watch this. He reminds me a lot, his actions, of old Brian Hunter. When I watch Brian run and throw, I see a lot in this kid. But I love the pick because it's a uniqueness that we don't see a whole lot of, just that ability to skill. Carl took a while to develop as a hitter, and when he did, the power came on later. But Carl Crawford could fly, folks. And if his son can touch anything like his dad, you got a pretty good pick right here with the Phillies.
Justin Crawford, I have a comp, because I don't look at it like...
Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. What you got?
Former Pittsburgh Pirate, 5-time Gold Glover Andy Van Slyke.
Oh, wow.
You like the St. Louis theme.
He also started his career with the Cardinals. Yes, Andy Van Slyke, if you look at his 162 average, Andy Van Slyke hit 274 with 16 homers, 77 RBIs, 24 stolen bases. Andy ran, and defensively, he was awesome.
I like what I've heard from scouts, that he's a free swinger, which means he wants to hit, and then also that he's got good bat-to-ball skills. He makes contact. That's something we wish we could all evaluate or put a radar gun on, but to me, it's a good combination for a young player.
I'm sitting here thinking about all the fathers, and obviously you can't overlook the mothers as well, but the dads that had to live through this, that they know the journey that their baby boys are embarking on, and to see the emotion on Carl Crawford's face when he was celebrating his son being drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies, really cool. What a day it's been so far here in LA. Much more coming your way on day one of the 2022 MLB Draft, which continues right after this.